Om Shanti. Today Baba is telling us, sweet children, you belong to the deity clan. You now have to change from worshippers to being worthy of worship. The Father has come to give you all the fruit of your devotion. Do you understand that we are where we don't belong? We belong to the deity clan. We belong to that world of happiness. We belong to that world of purity and harmony and prosperity. And Baba says, you were worthy of worship. That's your original stage. And now you have become worshippers. And I have come to change you from worshippers to worthy of worship. Pujari se pujya. And Baba says, I'm giving you the fruit of all your devotion. You have called out to me for several years, for several births. Take away our sorrow, give us happiness. And I'm really giving you the method to move to that world of happiness. So Baba is calling out to us that I have come, I am teaching you the method, and you really don't belong here. You belong to the deity clan. You belong to that world of happiness. But you have to make effort to change yourself from worshippers to being worthy of worship. And for that, Baba is giving us directions every day. So, Baba today is telling us that you should break away your intellect's yoga from your body and your bodily relations. Yes? So, we must understand that when we have to move, yes, so this is all about moving and going to that world of happiness, that world of deities. So when you move, you have to lift. Yes, when you move, you cannot be in the same place and move to a new place. Can you do that? It's not possible. So just like you see that when you move with your feet also, you lift the feet behind and then you step forward. So Baba says this lifting of the intellect is very necessary. So if your intellect, your mind is still in the old world, you cannot create the new world. So Baba says you have to move your intellect from your old bodies and old relationships. So these bodies, the bodies that we inhabit as souls right now, and all the relationships around us belong to this old world. And you know that whenever you are in yoga with something, you are increasing, yes, you are giving power to it. So if you have your intellect's yoga with the old body and the old bodily relationships, then that old is increasing with that power of your yoga. Yes, so I know that, Baba's children also keep going through some physical settlement or the other. So there is always something going on in the body, yes? And I remember in one of the Murlis, Baba was coughing and then Baba said, आज बाजा खराब है पर बजाना तो पड़ेगा, है ना? And then he says that today my instrument is not working well, but still I have to play it. And then he starts the murli like that. So all Brahmins, since we are, in our last birth, there is something or the other going on in the old body or in the old bodily relations. But let me ask you, if you keep thinking about it, if you keep your intellect's yoga with it all the time, you are increasing it. You're not helping it. Yes? If there's a pain in the body and you're constantly thinking about the pain, or if there is something with your lungs or something with your heart, and you're thinking about it, then you are focusing on what is not okay. And then you're making it more not okay. So that's the law of the intellect. So wherever attention goes, energy flows and that thing grows. So let's understand that we want to move to a happy world. But if we are giving all our energy through our power of attention to the old bodies and old relationships, then how will the new world get created? So Baba says you have to understand the call of time and you have to withdraw your intellect from this old world, old bodies, old relationships, because they will be the way they are and they will not be accurate. So can you think of that one person who you can always find a fault with? So whenever you look at that one person, you find they are doing something wrong, saying something wrong, or something, they are doing which is not right according to you. But even if you focus all your life's energy on that one person, they are just playing their predestined part. And they will continue to play that. But where is your life's energy going? It is all getting wasted. So this is the effort that we need to make, because this old body and this old world, these old relationships, they are old. And do you know that if something is old, it wants continuous attention? All the time it will pull your attention. Something or the other will go wrong or something will happen, and then it will always keep pulling your attention. But this is the difference between a soul who is knowledgeful and not knowledgeful, that that this drama is going to keep continuing. And we in the world also we use this word drama in a very nice sense, that this drama keeps going. So there is this drama of the body, the drama of the relationships. That drama also keeps continuing, but you have to withdraw your buddhi from it. And because this is the time that the intensity of the pull of these factors is also increasing, and then this is the only time where we have to fix our intellects in yoga with Baba, so that we can become eligible for a new world. So both these things are happening simultaneously, and that is why it requires great power of choice at this time to be able to make the choice to fix our intellect in yoga with Baba. So don't listen to, you have to listen to the doctor about what he's telling you about the body, but don't keep that in your buddhi. So your buddhi should be with Baba. So you can follow the doctor's advice regarding taking medicines, but don't take the words of the doctor in your buddhi and create tension and fear and concern and worry about the physical health. So the doctor doesn't know that anyways we are all going to heaven. Yes, so maybe if he's not in Gyan, he doesn't know. He doesn't know even if somebody is very hale and hearty physically, still you have to leave the body and go. And the more important thing as a call of time is to prepare to go rather than to prepare to live. Yes, so you have to live, of course, until you go, you are here. So you have to do something to continue here. But your priority is to use your man, buddhi, your time, energy to prepare to go. And sometimes, I really think about this power of time. So of course the soul is very powerful. Of course, Baba is the Almighty. But then even time is not a small factor. So because everything in the corporeal world is happening in time. So basically understanding the call of time is very, very important. Yes, so and Baba gives us, that's why, when Baba gives us knowledge, he always tells us that the knowledge means the knowledge about the beginning, middle, and end of drama. Have you heard that? In the Murli, Baba always says, Adi Madhya Ant ka Gyan is Gyan. And if you look closely, Baba is saying that the knowledge of time is the ultimate knowledge. Yes, because when you understand the call of time and you understand that this is what time is demanding, then you understand what is your role and responsibility in that time. And Baba says this is Sangam Yug. And whatever you did in Satyug was good at that time. Whatever you did in Dwapar Yug, in Kali Yug was good at that time. Body consciousness also was okay because that is what you could do in Kali Yug and Dwapar Yug. But Baba says now it is Sangam Yug and the clock is ticking. And every second is passing. And we have to use every second to withdraw our intellect from this old body, this old world, and prepare for the new world. And the only method to do that is, remembrance of Baba, purity and seva. Yes, so Baba says, understand the call of time. And Baba today says that how do you pull your intellect away from everyone and everything and anchor it to Baba? So give yourself this mantra. Mine is one Shiv Baba and none other. Mera to ek Shiv Baba, dusra na koi. So the only one who is mine is Shiv Baba. Yes, because the one who is mine will never betray my expectations. Yes, so Baba says that Baba is the only one who can give you what you really want. So everybody says that I want a world of happiness, peace. So Baba is the only one who is capable of giving you that. So Baba says, mine is just one Shiv Baba and none other. Because when you say anybody is mine other than Shiv Baba, then you have expectations from them. Is it not? Can you say mine without having expectations? You cannot. You cannot. This is why this vocabulary of mine was designed. Do you ever think why we don't have nameless relationships? We always give a name to it so that we can decide on what expectations are legitimate in that. So let's say I meet you, and then the next moment I'll say, I feel you are my very dear friend. So that means that I can have the expectations from you that I can have from a friend. So my friend, my mother, my father, my children, my sister, brother, they all come with a contract, an unwritten contract. Do you know that? Yes, and that's why when you say my mother, my father, my brother, my sister, you say good father, good parent, good children, bad friend, good friend. So who are those good and bad? Those who fulfill your expectations, whatever you have from them is good. And then those who are unable to do that are the ones who are bad. So this word mine is very dangerous. This is why do away from this word mine. Everybody is on their own journey, and mine is only Shiv Baba, none other. And if you don't follow this rule, then sooner or later you will get sorrow, because you will not get sorrow because of anybody else. Because everybody is playing their prefixed, predestined part, so they are not giving sorrow. But you are having sorrow, you are experiencing sorrow because you have expectations. And the law is, the universal truth is, this whole drama is not designed for expectations. That is why as soon as expectations creep in, sorrow creeps in. Yes, so expectations is equal to unfulfilled expectations most of the time, and then it will give you sorrow. Yes, and the other person has not been sent as a +1 for you to fulfill your expectations. They have been sent for their own part. But somehow we get this idea, this is mine, and then you start assuming that they have been sent to fulfill your expectations, and then magically you start feeling betrayed and sorrowful. So Baba says, understand that mine is only Shiv Baba, and everybody else is on their karmic journey. They are playing their predestined roles and parts. So good for them, whatever they are doing or not doing, or whatever they are, if they are doing something good, not doing something very good. So I have only one source, one relationship, which is with Baba. And Baba says, make this lesson firm. So mine is just Shiv Baba, make this firm. Baba says, children, bodies and bodily relations all cause sorrow. And I told you why they cause sorrow. They don't cause sorrow because of who they are, but they cause sorrow because of who you think they are. Yes, you think this is my child, he has been born to fulfill all my unfulfilled dreams. Do you do that? I couldn't swim, my child has to swim and get a gold medal for me. Yes, I couldn't become a doctor, now he has to perform the best of surgeries. And then you understand that your child has no interest in doing what you failed as in doing, then you understand that why you produced him is not giving any fruit. So then you become very sorrowful. So Baba says that all of this sorrow is coming from not understanding the truth. So the body also has its own journey. Every relationship has its own journey. And if you don't understand this one thing, that mine is just Shiv Baba, none other, and you keep saying mine, mine, mine to everybody, then you will only get sorrow. And it has got nothing to do with them. It has got everything to do with the truth. Yes. And Baba says that if you make me your child, now Baba says, we have come, we have in this body conscious world, we have created relationships, and then we have created definite expectations in all relationships. So Baba says, now what you can do is, you instead of just, if I tell you just stop having expectations from all relationships, it will become very difficult for you. So I give you another method which is easier, more beautiful, better. That is, have all your relationships with me. Make me your child, make me your parent, make me your spouse. So make me your friend. So Baba says, have all relationships with me. And if you have all relationships with me, I will give you eternal happiness in all those relationships. So Baba says, I am the bestower. I have everything that I can offer. So I will give you fulfillment in all those relationships. And those poor souls whom you are burdening with those burden of relationships, they cannot really give you happiness of the relationship. They are not in that position. So just, leave them, baksh do, just forgive them and have all your relationships with me. So Baba tells us today, very beautifully, Baba says, if you make me your child, I will do so much service for you that you will remain ever happy for 21 births. You want your children to take care of you? Baba says, I will take care of you for 21 births. Not just one birth. I will do so much seva for you that for 21 births you will be taken care of. You will not need to have expectations from children for 21 births. Yes, will Sri Lakshmi Narayan's parents have expectations from them? Why didn't you get good grades? What are you doing? Why are you not taking care of us? So Baba says all these things will not happen for 21 births. You will not have to, depend on children. I will be such a good child that I will give you unlimited happiness for 21 births. Make me your child. Now, how do you make Baba your child? So, Baba has clarified what is his part of the bargain. Yes, he will give us 21 births of happiness. But how? When you make him your child. Now, there is a difference between saying beta and believing beta. Yes. When you're walking on the street, you call many urchins your children also. Yes. Beta, come here. Beti, come here, you will say. But that doesn't mean you adopted them. So Baba says, just like that, Shiv Baba is my child, Shiv Baba is my child. That lip service won't be enough. So just like you are totally invested in your child. When you have a child, your life revolves around that child. Have you seen it? So, your priority is your child. Whether it is about the body, your thoughts, your money, your resources, everything goes to the child. So Baba says, making me your child means completely, making me the center of your life. Prioritizing me in everything. So that's how you make Baba your child. So do you celebrate Baba's birthday the way you celebrate your child's birthday? Do you make Baba your heir like you make your child your heir? And just think about it, those children won't even give you anything back. They can't, even if they want to. I will tell you one incident. There is an old couple and they are going through some physical ailments and a lot of problems in the body. And then their son stays in another country. So he is there in some country. And then these two old people are alone here. And they need help. Yes, they need help most of the time. And then the only people they can go to is neighbors. So they go to neighbors and they seek help. So whenever they are in trouble, they call the neighbors. And then when the child came home, the neighbors told the child, the son, that when your parents were here and you were not there, so we helped your parents and you should take care of them. So they just told that to the son. You should try to relocate here, or you should try to arrange some help for them. And then the child called the parents and he shouted at them like anything, and he said, you are embarrassing me in front of the whole your neighborhood, and you're going and telling that I'm not helping you. So you better take care of yourself, or I'll come and take care of you very well. And then that lady was calling and crying and telling me. And then I said, okay, so have you decided to not give your property to your child? To your son? She said, no, Didi, he's my only son. So I said, see, this is what, even if, so we don't understand this, that child doesn't deserve your property. But even if you know Baba, you know that Baba is giving you the help and happiness. You're not willing to invest everything you have in seva. And seva will give you the punya karma, which will go with you. But look at body consciousness and look at the capacity of attachment that we have, that it just shrouds our buddhi and doesn't let us take good decisions. So Baba says that make me your child. And when you make me your child, I will give you happiness for 21 births. And that is for sure. And then Baba says, if you make me your heir, I will give you an inheritance. So you make me your heir, I will give you inheritance for 21 births. Then Baba says, if you make me your bridegroom, I will decorate you and make you into an empress of heaven. So Baba says, those bridegrooms, they take you decorated And then they complain about the fact that you are not decorated aptly. so, so when somebody gets married, all they do is, your mother didn't teach you that, your father didn't teach you this, and you didn't learn this, you have this weakness, you don't know how to do this and that and the other. And Baba says, I'm not that kind of a bridegroom. I don't expect you to have anything. I will decorate you aptly. I will give you all that you need. I will adorn you with all the virtues, all the powers, all the knowledge. I will give you all the ornaments. You don't worry. And Baba says, I will make you an empress in heaven also. You don't have to impress me also. You just have to belong to me. And do you know how to be a bride? So Baba says, I'm ready to be the bridegroom who will decorate you and also make you the empress of heaven, but just be the bride. How do you be the bride? Yes. So a bride's work is to just take care to see what the bridegroom likes and doesn't like and take care of that. Yes. So I think that a good bride wakes up before the bridegroom. So we have to wake up before 4 so that we are ready for Baba when he arrives. I should cook what he likes. I should eat what he likes. I should live like the way he would like me to live. So when I take care of what he likes and how he would like me to dress up and how he would like me to be, then Baba says that is enough, and then I will take care of you for 21 births. Yes, so Baba says that this is our arrangement. If you can live by this, then this relationship you will not be betrayed in. And then Baba says, if you make me your brother or friend, I will play with you. Yes. And how do you make, so Baba will play with you, that's done. So Baba plays, Baba will entertain you, Baba will never let you alone. So you will never be lonely, you will never be alone. Baba will play with you, entertain you, everything is there. But then how do you make Baba your friend or brother? By sharing everything with him. You don't hide anything from your friend or brother. So Baba says, when you are so transparent with me, yes, when you open your heart out to me and you allow me to have that relationship of transparency and honesty, then I will also keep you very entertained. So do you open your heart before Baba only, or you do that with you look forward to souls, human souls to do that? And these days people say that nobody is a brother, nobody is a friend. So you open your heart out to anybody, and next is you're having a heart attack because they messed with what you told them. And Baba says that's why, share everything with me. And Baba says, when you do that, I will play with you. And have you seen that when you make Baba your friend, you share everything with Baba, then you're always light and playful. So you don't feel burdened after that. That kind of a relationship you have to develop. And Baba says, and this will be a two-way, solution, because when you have every relationship with me, your intellect will be removed from all bodily relationships. So And also, because we have to move our intellect to away from this world, so this forging of relationships with Baba will give us the satisfaction of all relationships first, and then also it will help us move our intellect away from all bodily relations. Okay, and then today Baba talks about something very, very interesting. I want to share that about the body. So Baba says Baba does not have a body of his own, and so he is bodiless. You also have to become bodiless. Renounce the arrogance of the body. You have to renounce it, just give up that arrogance of the buddhi that this is my body. For the whole cycle, you have been aware of your body. In the golden age, you were soul conscious, and then when you became body conscious, you forgot all the knowledge of souls. At first, you had great happiness when you left a body and took your next one. So do you understand that in Satyug, we were actually very happy when we left the body and took another one. Why? Because we understood that this is an old body and I'm leaving it and I'm taking a new body. And that makes total sense. And here, in this body conscious world, we cry over leaving an old body and we cry over taking a new one. Yes, so when we are taking a new body also we are crying, because when we are crying leaving the body, that sanskar stays. Yes, so when we are born also we are crying. When we are leaving the body also we are crying. And all this is because of body consciousness. And Baba says, now make effort to leave the arrogance of the body. Just remember, I'm a soul. This is an old body. And Baba says, at first, you had great happiness when you left a body and took your next one. What does it matter to you if a soul takes another body? The soul has received his eternal part. In the golden age, there is no mention of crying. Because you have been carrying a burden of sorrow for 63 births, you have now become completely tamopradhan. Baba says, how does it matter when you are leaving one body? Because the drama is eternal and the leaving of one body is adjusted with the taking of one body by the drama itself. So you, the soul, don't die, and whenever you are here, you always have a body. So why are you so concerned about leaving this body? And then Baba says that you see that this is an ever-changing drama. Yes? So bodies will come and go, people will come and go, resources will come and go, but you will always have something in place of something. But only when you are attached to the old thing, you're creating sorrow. And because of this accumulation of sorrow, which comes from a false sense of loss, yes, this false sense of loss is there. You see, you are living in a drama, you're playing your role in a drama which is designed to be ever changing. So there is no loss, there is just change. But you create this false sense of loss, and because of that you create sorrow, and then you keep burdening your heart with this sorrow, which makes you tamopradhan. So Baba says, this is why now leave the arrogance of the body and the bodily relations and the resources. just remember, you are a soul. You come alone, you go alone. Yours is only Shiv Baba. And in this eternal drama, you will always have something or the other. Yes, the form will keep changing, but body will be there, relations will be there, resources will be there. So don't worry too much about the form. Just stay intact in your innate happiness and use whatever is in and around at that point of time. Okay? Don't create sorrow, because this sorrow will burden your heart and make you tamo pradhan. Yes, it's a very deep thing that Baba is saying, but if you churn on it, you will internalize it. Okay? Om Shanti.